Hey everybody, Alec back here with another video, and this time it's pretty special. We all know what Clone Hero is. We've been playing it for a couple of years on the channel. It's a fan-made version of Guitar Hero made specifically for PC, built off of the Unity engine, and it's great. You can play whatever song you want on here. Guitar Hero, Rock Band, custom songs, it's awesome. Now one thing that I've heard from you guys is that you don't have PCs, but you would like to play Clone Hero, so we are going to be exploring 3 different ways that you can play Clone Hero technically without a computer. And the 3 platforms that we're going to be exploring today is Android phones, Nintendo Switch, and PlayStation 4. Yes, that's right, I got Clone Hero running on PlayStation 4. But that's not to say thank you to our sponsor for this video, Raycons. What's up guys, this video is sponsored by Raycon. If it wasn't obvious already, I love listening to music. And when it comes to doing just some general work, going out for a jog, or just kind of chilling around, you'll definitely want a pair of earbuds that look, feel, and sound fantastic, just like Raycon's everyday earbuds. And to be honest, the everyday earbuds live up to their name. These are something that you'll definitely want to be wearing if you want to be listening to music on the go or wherever. They fit inside of the ear perfectly, and they absolutely don't budge. And as you can see from this footage right here, I'm going crazy. Yo, what am I listening to? Beat 9, of course. And as you can see, I'm headbanging so hard that the gel tips inside will not even let them budge. And included with the everyday earbuds, there are different gel tips so that there's different sizes for different ears. And let me be the one to say that those bass hits on Beat 9 are super crisp on the everyday earbuds. Raycon offers big budget sound for half the price. And they also come in these fantastic colors. Oh, and just look at those 49,000 5-star reviews. God dang! But not before you could save 15% by using my code, this link right here, buyraycon.com/asai, to save 15% on the everyday earbuds. Shout out to Raycon for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back to it. So let's jump into the first, most accessible, but still a weird way of playing this game, which is Android. Sorry, iPhone users, you take another L. Or maybe we're the ones taking an L because we're playing Guitar Hero on a phone. And now if you want to download Clone Hero on your Android phone right now, you can go on clonehero.net. You just have to go to the Releases tab and scroll down until you see version 22.5, which is right here. Go ahead and tap that, and you can see that there's going to be a Android download right there. That's the last version that they ever released for Android for reasons unknown. I think it might be because they weren't actually supposed to come out with an Android build in the first place. It kind of got leaked somewhere on Facebook at some point because somebody was testing things out. But anyway, on to the setup. I've seen some videos of people using controller overlays from the the Google Play Store, where you could overlay buttons on the screen and it would act as a gamepad. I personally haven't gotten it to work. I've tried everything, but nothing happens. And that's where this guy comes in. In the mobile gaming world, this is called an OTG, or on-the-go adapter, and this will allow me to use any USB device with my phone. My phone being a Galaxy S20 Plus, there is a USB-C port down here, and it seems that my phone actually cannot fit this thing, so I gotta take it out of the case. You can already see the hoops that I'm jumping through for this, and how many hoops you would have to jump through for as well. Now, for the amount of hoops that I'm jumping through in this video, you might as well just say I'm playing Superman 64. There we go, sleek out of the case. You can go ahead and plug in our OTG adapter right there, and it's ready for any guitar input whatsoever. There you go, Red Octane Guitar Hero Explorer. I have no idea why the Arduino doesn't recognize, the spoofed controller. Maybe there's some authorization BS, but here we go. All right, 60 FPS. This is gonna be something. Here we go. I'm gonna be completely honest, this doesn't play too badly. I think I kind of want to see what it's like if we crank up the refresh rate and have 120 FPS on there. It might actually feel a little bit better, but right now it feels kind of like how you would play on console, like on Xbox or PlayStation, the old Guitar Hero games. So, I mean, very valid way to play. So now if I go on here on my phone and I put on a high refresh rate and hit apply, I should get a 120 hertz display. It's definitely smoother on my screen. This webcam cannot capture how fast this is going, but in game it should change. Holy cow! What? Whoa! Wait! I'm getting better performance than some PCs out there on this. Can I rake on this? Yes. Oh wow! I'm like kind of rake strumming here. Do I have some bleep bloopy stuff? Hold on. I think I do. That that doesn't feel bad. 120 FPS. I mean, you get a pretty decent tablet that has the, you know, high refresh rate or something. You know, this could be a daily driver for some of you. I'm not going to say a lot of people, but some of you might actually like this. The only downside is that for some reason, my select button doesn't work on here, despite, you know, everything being mapped. I think that just might be a limitation of Android, but I don't know. There could be some fixes out there. Anybody, please let me know if you have experience with, you know, external controllers on Android. But for the most part, this is very, very scarily playable. Anyway, I'm gonna try something else real quick. Hold up. Oh! See, this is playable. This is playable. Oh my god. Android, baby. Android. Let's move to the next one. Now, when it comes to these next two devices, this is really falling into the little bit more inaccessible. It's more so just a very, very weird way to play Clone Hero, but that's what this video is about. So with the Nintendo Switch, I want to say within like the last like 3-ish years, this thing's been hacked. And, you know, depending on which model Nintendo Switch you have, I believe it has to be like an XAW1000. It has to fall in that model serial number. You can actually jailbreak and root this thing so that you're able to run a build of Android called Switchroot. And it's running Lineage OS, so things are pretty damn smooth on here. I had to be pretty darn tech savvy and I had to make sure that this thing didn't get bricked. You can also dual boot Android and the Nintendo operating system as well. And if you really want to still go online, then you can do something called emuNAND. Now, if you have a Nintendo Switch that falls into the realm of being jailbroken, if you can do it, if you know what you're doing, go ahead, be my guest. This is a really, really cool way to experience Clone Hero, but it's definitely weird and it has its caveats. So the installation process for Clone Hero is identical. You got to go get the APK, and it's only on version 22.5. And as you can see right there, we got Clone Hero, so we're going to jump right on in. And now, if we wanted to connect a guitar controller, we could take our OTG cable from earlier and it'll just straight up work. Now, I can't really say that the performance is fantastic on here because it is locked to 60 FPS, and no matter what I've tried on this thing, where I, you know, unlock the frame rate, try to just pump some more performance into this thing, it's always stayed locked at 60 FPS, and sometimes it's actually gone down to 20 or 30. But on Switchroot, this also has compatibility with the Nintendo Switch's dock mechanic. So as you can see right here, I have my third-party dock. Actually, it's not even the first party. This is just the Best Buy one. I have my capture card right here, ready to accept any signals. I'm gonna go ahead and plug in the dock, and then we're gonna go ahead and there we go. There's the dock cable. You can see Clone Hero right here running on the Switch. And we're just gonna go ahead and pop this guy in, and just like that, man. Literally the selling point of the Nintendo Switch, it just works. It just works. The best part is I can take my Explorer right here, and we can continue to use the USB port that is on the dock. So you can plug that in right there, and guess what? Just incredible. So there you go. That is Nintendo Switch Clone Hero, and I was playing this a viable way to enjoy Clone Hero, and I'd say only if you're having a very casual time with it. I can't really say if you're, you know, wanting to FC some really, really tough stuff, like any solo medleys or any tapping stuff. This stays locked at 60 frames per second and sometimes dips down to like 40, 30, 20. So if you're just, you know, kind of bringing this to a homie's house and, you know, for some reason y'all just want to play some Clone Hero on the Nintendo Switch, there you go. And also there's the limitations of Xbox controllers and controllers in general on Android. Although I will say it actually kind of pushes out a pretty crisp 1080p picture on my monitor. You know, I'm going to say that it's on par with, you know, the visuals. I mean, there's not a lot to display here visually on Clone Hero, but I will say at least I could see the notes at 1080p, right? And now let's move on to one of my favorite other ways to be playing Clone Hero. PlayStation 4. can run Clone Hero. Now, there's a couple things that I want to explain about how I got this to run on PlayStation 4, and we'll probably do that all within this setup right now. So my PlayStation 4 Pro is jailbroken, and what that allows us to do is run different hacks on the PlayStation, this one including running Linux, and that's how I get Clone Hero to run on here. I feel like hacking the PlayStation 4 is a bit more accessible than hacking the Nintendo Switch, as I needed a bunch of hand-holding for the Nintendo Switch hack, but this one just required me to watch a tutorial. I used Dammit Jeff's tutorial, where it was very thorough and straightforward. I'll put a link in the description. It requires your PlayStation 4 to be on firmware 9.00 or below, so keep that in mind. There is nothing for 9.03, 04, or 9.5 at the time of this video's recording. So right now I'm running the exploits so that my PlayStation 4 can run custom payloads, and one of those is going to be loading Linux. And the way that I got Linux loaded on here is by following Modded Warfare's tutorial on how to install Linux on PS4. I'll link that down in the description. And now, as you can see right here, Linux is finally loading. I allocated 4 gigabytes to it so that we can get a little bit more speed and performance out of the PlayStation 4 Pro, since the PlayStation 4 Pro actually is unoptimized for PS4 Linux compared to the base PS4. So if any of you guys have a base PS4, it'll probably run, Linux and even Clone Hero a bit better. You'll see in a little bit. So now that we got a full-on Linux machine, and I also have my USB hub right here, I could just plug in my Arduino guitar, and the guitar will work on the launcher build of Clone Hero. You can see right here, 3415 Linux. And then if we click on play, it's going to take a second, then it will show up. And just like that, there is Clone Hero running on the PlayStation 4. Technically it's running on PlayStation 4. It's PlayStation 4 hardware. I never said it was the same operating system that the PlayStation 4 runs on, but there it is, Clone Hero on the PlayStation 4. So now I know for a fact that this Arduino guitar works on PS4 Linux, because that's what I was doing when I was testing it out in the first place. And I could just activate it, and it will show up here in just a moment. Oh, there we go. There it is, Arduino right there. And there's my profile right there. PS4 Linux LMAO. Unlike the Android version, my select button actually works, so we can go ahead and play this. Ready up. Okay, it's reaching like 200, 230, 260 frames. But honestly, this feels really, really, really good to play on. Inside of all PlayStation 4s, it's like a custom AMD chip. And here, I mean, like I said, there are optimization issues with PS4 Linux that hopefully one of these days is going to get fixed so that it utilizes the full power of my PlayStation 4 Pro. Now, I haven't tried using an Explorer on here yet. I believe it doesn't actually check for X input unless you install a specific driver. This is just direct input, and direct input just works on Linux right away. I haven't tried anything else. Now, due to the frame limitations, I can't get away with too much in terms of tapping. But it's still wild to me that you can just straight up play Clone Hero on a PlayStation 4 if you wanted to. Wow. Panger's got to be FC-able on PS4. It has to be. Oh my God. Oh, bruh, PS4. Oh man, so close. And so lastly, if you were wondering if online works at all, we can go in right now and join a server. Yeah, in the public tester build of Clone Hero, there are dedicated servers, and I can just join one right now. But unfortunately, I don't want to be that guy that only has like 6 songs in his game. So here's a clip of me and my friend Tyler playing on here as well. All right, what server are we on? Dallas 20. I'm gonna go Dallas 28. Fuck off. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's just go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Wow, I'm playing Clone Hero Online. This is cross-platform with PC and PlayStation 4. This is so fucked. Oh, hey, nice color profile, bro. It just feels like a low-end gaming PC. I'm playing at 900p. It is. Yeah, it literally is. That's crazy. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
This is so sick that I could just play Clone Hero on my PlayStation 4. So if under any circumstance you wanted to play Clone Hero that wasn't on your like personal computer or like any computer at all, these are 3 very interesting options. The versatility of the phone means that you could bring it on the go, and if you have a high performance phone with high refresh rate, it could potentially be a daily driver for some of you, but you know, there's limitations because of the version of the game is so low, dating back to early 2019. The Nintendo Switch also kind of suffers from performance and that same version because it's just another Android tablet, but it's cool to say that you can run the game on Nintendo Switch, and it has the ability to dock and play the game at the same time, offering a more console feel to Clone Hero. But at the same time, you know, when it comes to consoles, the PlayStation 4 kind of stumps all over it. A lot more people out there have base PlayStation 4s, PlayStation 4 Pros, probably not going to be in use if you bought a PlayStation 5, so it's a very, very high chance that your PS4 sitting in the closet can be a funny Clone Hero machine or a funny Linux machine where you can experiment with different settings and whatnot and see what the PlayStation 4 can run. So anyway, guys, that was the 3 interesting ways that you could play Clone Hero that's not on your PC. Thank you to Raycons for sponsoring this video. You guys have a good one. Leave a comment what you want to see next, and thank you so much. Have a great day. I just had a brilliant idea because the reason why I got this phone was so I can make this video on mobile Clone Hero.
I'm filming you right now.
So, yeah, I'll probably end up using this. So, see, we have Clone Hero. So you gotta hold it. See, it runs like a charm. Oh my god, that's not working. That's not working. Oh! Oh shit, that works! Oh shit!
A sci-fi.